Hey guys, Rich here. When I was a kid, my stepsister had an old Casio SK5. I think it was an SK5 or a K5 or an S5. It was an old Casio keyboard that could sample. You could speak into it and then it would assign it across the keyboard. So naturally, as a young boy, I would say the word poo, and then I would sample myself playing, poo tunes, and then it brought me hours of endless fun. And I think that planted a seed of excitement for me. That lit the fires of why I love sampling and why I love taking your own sound and making it the base for something. So I thought I'd take that and give myself a creative challenge, give myself something new to work on, something exciting. And I sort of came up with the idea of this 10-minute challenge like this. I write a track in 10 minutes, and I thought, well, that's exciting and pretty hard. Well, not hard, but you have to be really focused on it. And then I thought, well, okay, I want to do sampling. And I thought, well, perhaps what I do is I record one sample of myself doing something, singing, playing an instrument, a single sample, and then I load that into Logic, and then I have one drum machine, like the Casio. You'd have the little drum machine, and then I'd see if I could make an entire track from one shot sample, and do it in as little time as possible. And then ultimately what I'll do is I'll take those samples and I'll make a little sample library that I'll give away to my members. So all the links below. And I had a lot of fun thinking about this, getting all excited. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a test run. And this was the test run. I recorded myself singing bo to C3, I think it was. And that was it. That was the idea. Recorded it in, loaded it into Logic. And then the steps was kind of, my brain was a bit all over the place because I was kind of conscious of not spending too much time on it, but also conscious of what I was doing. So I loaded it into KONTAKT so that it was a playable instrument, and then I copied and pasted that KONTAKT instance so that I could then create different versions of the same sample. So rather than just being it would be a bass version or a pad version or an arpeggio version, and that's the way I worked it. And I obviously just chose a free drum machine, which is awesome, and I want it to be quite drum machiney. And I just started playing around, and this idea came out. It was so much fun. Then we created a little KONTAKT instrument where I took all of the samples, all of the patches I created, and put them into a single instrument. We've got the ADSR filters, the attack, decay, sustain, release. We also have a little saturation, a high cut filter and a low cut, and then we have a little bit of ambience. The way we've done it is we've just put them in a little menu, each different file. You know what, they sound great. Now this was super fun, super challenging. I didn't quite manage the 10 minutes, but you know what was it, 30 minutes in the end? 30 minutes, that's pretty good. So I'm going to keep doing this because it's a lot of fun, and I like to have challenges, and I like to give things out to my members and supporters and subscribers, So I'll be releasing the sample libraries, whatever ones I create. And I hope you can get some inspiration from this, that you can take a single idea, use a limitation to spark your creativity. I'm not thinking in terms of a specific genre or style, I'm just letting the sample, the creative process lead me and see where I go, because so much of this is about enjoying it. It's about having fun.